Imagine this. You're sitting alone on a Friday night, scrolling through your phone. Everyone else seems to be living their best life. Sunset vacations, engagement rings, promotions, perfect families. You close the app, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, why don't I feel that happy? Am I broken? Here's the truth no one's telling you. The happiest people you see are often the most exhausted. They're chasing joy like it's a race they have to win, plastering on smiles while dying inside, trading depth for dopamine hits. And you? You're stuck in the same trap, buying the books, setting the positive vibes-only mantras, and still feeling guilty. Guilty for bad days, guilty for needing rest, guilty for being human. We're told happiness is the ultimate goal, but the harder we chase it, the more it feels like a ghost. So let me ask you, why does happiness feel like a demand, not a choice? Why do we treat sadness like a crime? What if chasing happiness is stealing your life? Let's cut through the noise. The problem isn't happiness. It's how we've turned it into a cult. We're wired to never stay satisfied. Scientists call this the hedonic treadmill. You work for the promotion, you get it. And 2 weeks later, you're stressed about the next goal. You buy the car, the house, the gadget. It thrills you for a day, then becomes normal. Happiness isn't a destination, it's a treadmill. And we've weaponized positivity. Think about it. When you're hurting, what do people say? Just stay positive. Good vibes only. But forcing happiness is like holding your breath underwater. You'll drown faster. Sadness, anger, fear, they're not flaws. They're data. They tell you what matters, what's wrong, what needs to change. But here's the darkest part. We're comparing our reality to everyone else's highlight reel. Social media turned joy into a competition. You're not seeing their 3 a.m. anxiety, their debt, their silent tears. You're comparing your behind the scenes to their greatest hits. And the worst part? Happiness is a $10 trillion industry. They sell you apps, courses, retreats, pills, all promising bliss. But what they're really selling is shame. Shame for feeling normal. Shame for needing rest. Shame for being alive. The philosopher Nietzsche saw this coming 150 years ago. He wrote, "Man does not strive for happiness. Only the Englishman does that." His point? Obsessing over happiness makes us weak. It distracts us from the real work, becoming who we're meant to be. Chasing happiness doesn't just fail, it destroys you. When you avoid negative feelings, you mute your humanity. Grief connects us. Anger fuels justice. Sadness deepens love. But if you only let yourself feel happy, you turn into a smiling robot, hollow behind the eyes. Think about relationships. Imagine your friend texts you, "I'm struggling." If you reply, "Just stay positive," you're not helping, you're abandoning them. Real love isn't about fixing pain. It's about saying, "I'm here. It's okay to hurt." And here's the irony. The more you run from struggle, the more you stay stuck. Muscles grow through resistance. Wisdom grows through failure. Love grows through forgiveness. But if you're always chasing comfort, you'll never create anything that matters. Van Gogh painted Starry Night in an asylum. Martin Luther King fought for civil rights while facing death threats. The greatest art, inventions, and movements were born from unhappiness. Worst of all, you miss the point of being alive. Life isn't about collecting joy points. It's about meaning, fighting for something bigger than yourself, loving even when it hurts, growing through the mess. It's time to revolt, not against happiness, against the lie that it's all that matters. Start by redefining happiness. Stop chasing the feeling, chase meaning instead. Ask yourself, what pain am I willing to endure? What's worth suffering for? Parents don't raise kids because it's fun. They do it because it's meaningful. Let yourself feel everything. Next time you're sad, Don't numb it. Sit with it. Ask, what's this teaching me? Sadness equals, this mattered. Anger, my boundaries were crossed. Fear, I need to grow. Seek struggle on purpose. Run until your legs burn. Have that hard conversation. Learn a skill that frustrates you. Growth isn't found in comfort zones, and help someone even when it's inconvenient. Volunteer. Listen without fixing. Hold the door. Happiness fades when it's self-centered. But helping others? That sticks. This isn't a checklist. It's a rebellion against a world that profits from your shame. Let's end with the truth you've been waiting for. Happiness is a weather. Meaning is the climate. Happiness comes and goes, a sunny day, a good meal, a laugh with friends. But meaning? It's what keeps you alive through storms. It's the reason you get up when life knocks you down. The philosopher Nietzsche gave us a warning. He who has a why to live can bear almost any how. Your why isn't happiness. It's the fight, the love, the creating, the becoming. So here's your final challenge. Stop asking, am I happy? Start asking, am I alive? Am I growing? Am I leaving marks of love? When you're on your deathbed, you won't think, I wish I'd been happier. You'll think, I wish I dared to live. The choice is yours.